Hello and welcome to the Ginger and the... Oh. Not forgotten, no, go. For another video, have I? No. The Ginger and the Travelling Coffee Cup for today's video at, as the name suggests, Manchester Piccadilly. As we do a train spotting video back at my now nearest mainline station. And you've seen him already, he's back. After a couple of video hiatus. I promise you, he is now back for the foreseeable future. But let's go through those doors and onto the platforms of Manchester Piccadilly on a very chilly Wednesday morning. So come along for the ride and let's hit the rails. I had to cancel the trip to and around Germany around my birthday. Went to London instead. Went to Heathrow and saw the Queen of the Skies. Wasn't that beautiful? But a few things have happened since, and I've actually booked myself 5 days away from England in December. You're probably thinking, where on earth are you going, Paul? Well, we're going to a country that I absolutely love on this channel. It's not Germany, it's Spain. The reason we're going to Spain is the 757 is being pulled from passenger operations by the end of this year from Manchester Airport. Jet2 are slowly getting rid of theirs one at a time. And here's the schedule, subject to change. And the flight we're going on is either done on the brand new plane that they've got, which is the A320, or a 75. I pray it's a 75. So we are getting out of the country at least once before the end of the year. Yay! And then after that, I generally have no idea. But let me know in the comments where you'd like to see, because this place is going to feature. So is Stockport, Manchester Airport. You know, where else do you want to see, guys? Because I'm open to anything. And I've had a look at the finances and what we can afford, especially if I want to do Qatar in 2026. And I really want to do it next year, but we're not going to. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go to Riyadh, because I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But I'm always open to do more airports. We've seen Heathrow, we've seen Birmingham, we've seen Manchester. Where do you want to go next, guys? Now, not the previous years, the one before was one with one of the super fare ticket on a Vanti from Carlisle to London. Cancellations and changes, it genuinely was. And even left Carlisle train cancel. But to be fair, Avanti got me there, didn't charge me any extra money, and the trains were actually really nice and, well, quiet-ish. I mean, the one from Crewe to London was definitely quiet because it came from Liverpool. TP Express. I love the Novas that they use, but I just wish you got more for your money, especially in first class. one of the newer northern trains as well. Class 331. Oh, it's double bubble as well. Isn't that a joy? We're getting spoilt, and Avanti's leaving and another northern's coming in. This is great! Platforms 8 and 9 are the ones. Class 156. Got to say, I'm not used to Manchester Airport. Paul, does this look like Manchester Airport to you? Manchester Piccadilly being this empty. No cross country, no TFW, no Transpennine. Only the through services. So currently we've got the Nova on the far platform, which is 14. It tells me there which platform it is. Duh. Need no introduction, do they? Really, the Pendolinos and a selection of northern stock on a overcast late October morning. Remember what I was saying? Like, there's no this, that, the other trains. There's just, well, that one, TP Express, and a few northern. Well, it appears the train gods were listening, because coming down the track now is one of TFW's brand new toys. Looks like it's been...
Next train to arrive to platform 10 will be the 11:30 Transport for Wales service to Carmarthen.
Heard the man, not the Network Rail woman, it was a man this time, said next service to appear on platform 10 will be the TFW to Carmarthen. I'm officially blind, guys, because look what I missed. And coming towards us now is a stampede of trains. Northern, Avanti, Northern. And cross country getting out of Dodge. spoiled now. Another Nova. As one of my favourite trains leaves, my favourite train arrives. Cross-country Voyager. Now, one thing I will say, as we've seen one of the Novas leave, I preferred the offering that GWR give you on that train than what TP Express do. Even in first class, GWR was just so much better. And it's just strange because it's the same train, just one knows how to work it better than the other. And as quickly as it arrives, Transport for Wales is leaving the building. I was saying before the TFW interrupted, on the first class offering of GWR, like, the difference in price between standard and first, you don't mind paying the difference because you actually get more for your money. And with TP Express, I've done them a few times, I'm like, what are you paying for? A slightly comfier seat and less people around? You're like, no. But we'll see what happens going forward. I mean, I even enjoyed my trip to Blackpool on that more than first class on TP Express. I mean, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Compared to Grand Central, TP Express is better, but is that really saying much? Now, as the Northern departs, and one is getting ready to depart because that light is green and there's a Northern in that platform, here's a question for you. Put the answer in the comments. what's the most northern train station that Northern manage? And also, what's the most southern northern station that they manage? And if you get those right, would you like me to do a video from one to the other just on northern trains? It's quite a journey, I can't lie. Not as far as one of there. So, from Avanti West Coast to East Midlands Railway, in my favourite livery as well. Beautiful! $185. It wouldn't be a Manchester Piccadilly video without one, would it? Well, it's better than that. It's two. We've got a double. So on the business of trains, now, there's one country in the British Isles that I've been to on a train that I want to see more of. Especially on one particular train company, ScotRail. Kind of gives you a clue which country I'm on about. I really want to see that. I really want to see Scotland on the railway because the videos I see of it, it looks gorgeous. And I have promised that there will be a ScotRail video on this channel. So we need to do that. Plus, they've got HSTs. We've got to do that before they scrap them. Honestly, I'll never forgive myself if I don't get on a ScotRail intercity. That'd be terrible. EMR, East Midlands Railway, that needs another video desperately. I'll have to see when their galas are. Need to do some more heritage railways on the channel, don't we? Because, you know, it's great seeing trains like these, but nothing beats a good steam engine, does it? I mean, seeing the Tornado go over Ribblehead was brilliant. But there's a Class A4 Pacific that's roaming the rails, and I haven't yet to see it. The Sir Nigel Gresley A4 Pacific, to be exact. Train sandwich! Northern that side, Transport for Wales that side. Beautiful! And if you don't believe me, this is probably my most favourite part of Manchester Piccadilly. Above platforms 8, 9, and then way down there, the overpass over all the platforms and the tracks. Even though you're in a major British railway station, apart from the rumble of the trains, it's very, very quiet up here. So if you're waiting for your train, instead of being down there with everybody else, come to platforms 13 and 14. The travellators are just down there. Brings you up. There's a Costa coffee just there, and look at all this seating behind me. Best place to sit for just 5-10 minutes waiting for your train. And most of the platforms only have stairs. A couple of them have escalators, has a lift. Piccadilly has gone through quite a transformation recently to try and make it more step-free accessible, especially at this end, because they've recently redone that lift, the lift on 13 and 14, and the lift that takes you to street level as well. So it's getting there slowly. Admittedly, the rest of the platforms don't have a lift, so, but they're making improvements, and that's all you can ask for, really. I think the advantage is all the platforms along the bottom are all connected at that end, but where the Avanti goes off, they normally close that bit off, but they might open it when you've got a wheelchair or anything like that, or you need access for it.
This is a security message. If you
So,
see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
Piccadilly's getting better.
British Transport Police or
You wouldn't think it's the middle of autumn, would you, with the sun coming through like that?
see it, say it, sort it.
Told you, beautiful place to be. You're thinking, okay, Paul, you've shown us the seating area, but what's the advantage? Well, you see all the trains, and look at that Voyager over there. Now, to me, that looks like that's literally just been into a paint shop. They've taken Avanti West Coast off the side and stuck cross country on it. Obviously, with the new Averos that Avanti are bringing in, the Super Voyagers and Voyagers are going to have to be given up. So I think cross country are going to take quite a few of them. But what else do we have? We've got Northern Stock, one going to Crewe. There might be the Chester train on that one there. But yeah, Manchester Piccadilly is gorgeous. And this train station, in the next couple of weeks, can get very, very busy because Manchester is preparing for its annual Christmas markets. Now, if you've ever been to Manchester when the Christmas markets are on, you know it gets very, very busy. So we'll have to see what that does to Manchester's train infrastructure. Train. You can tell I'm moved because there's no other platforms this way, and all we've got is hotels and student accommodation. So we're on platforms 13 and 14. We've missed the goods train. That's a shame, isn't it? you're ever at Manchester Piccadilly trying to get to Manchester Airport, if you look at platform 13, it actually is, without even hearing any announcements, with that airplane signal or sign, it tells you that this is the platform for Manchester Airport, which is normally served by Transport for Wales, Transparent Express, and these things, Northern. This is one of the things I love about platforms, that, especially about platform 13 at Manchester Piccadilly.
13 for the 18 Northern service to Manchester Airport, calling at Heald Green and Manchester Airport. Platform 13 for the 12:18 Northern service to Manchester Airport.
The train is now on platform 13. Is a 12:18 Northern service to Manchester Airport, calling at Heald Green and Manchester Airport. Please remain behind the red line. Do allow for your fellow passengers. This is a 6-tour service. Please use all available doors. The 11:18 correction, the 12:18 Northern service to Manchester Airport via Heald Green.
Now, I couldn't think of a better backdrop to finish the video. He's definitely back for good now. So I do enjoy today's video here at Manchester Piccadilly with a Nova and the Marriott Hotel behind me. It is time to end the video. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification video. Me and the returning coffee cup will see you in the next one.